Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going infinite with Thor, God of Thunder, which is 5 mana for 5/5 with flying. And it says when it enters, you exile an equipment, instant, or sorcery card from your graveyard until end of turn, or until your next turn you can play that card. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals damage equal to the spell's mana value to any target. Now this goes infinite with the Kheru Goldkeeper and a blink spell. The Kheru Goldkeeper is 4 mana for 3/3. It says whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, you create a treasure token. And then if you have Splash Portal, or if you have the Daydream in your graveyard, this combination goes infinite, because what will happen is Thor will exile, say, the Daydream, and then that will trigger the Goalkeeper to make a treasure token, and then you can cast the Daydream using the treasure token. You can target the Thor, which will blink the Thor. It'll come back into play. The Daydream will be in the graveyard. Now it'll also trigger the second ability of Thor to do 1 damage to any target. So you do 1 damage to your opponent, and then the Daydream goes to the graveyard. Thor comes back into play. You exile the Daydream. You get the token, the treasure token. Cast it, blink it, do 1 damage, and rinse and repeat. So these cards go infinite. Also works with Splash Portal, as long as it's a 1 mana blink spell. And we have 8 of those you can play in the deck. So it's kind of nice for some redundancy. So that's kind of the combo. Now the setup of the combo here is, well, it's 4 colors. So, you know, kind of 4-color mana base. But to help with that, we've got Town Greeter, which can help find our lands, especially the starting town really helps. Obviously, just fix our entire mana base. This can tap for any color of mana. So 4 Town Greeters, which is nice because you can also blink the Town Greeters with Daydream and Splash Portal to keep finding the lands. And we are using Overlord of the Balemurk, and we are using Ashling, the Rekindled. This because, well, one, you actually can discard the Splash Portal and Daydream. You don't mind putting them in the graveyard, because to start your combo, you either want to have the mana to cast them or have one in the graveyard. So Ashling, you can kind of discard one of these or anything you don't need. And then the flip side of this gives you 2 additional mana to cast your higher end cards, such as the Goldkeeper, the Thor, the Push-Pull, or even the Overlord. So this card works pretty well with this deck. Filters, you know, through your deck as well. Can help fix your mana, puts things in the graveyard. Speaking of graveyard, Formidable Speaker, also a nice one here, because, like I said, if you have one of these in your hand and you want to just put it in the graveyard, you could do that with Formidable Speaker and search up either the Goldkeeper or the Thor, or you can blink the Formidable Speaker with the cards and keep using it to search up things, so that's pretty useful as well. One of Kiora, just to draw a discard, you can blink that to keep getting that effect as well. Llanowar Elves for mana acceleration. You can kind of even go like Llanowar Elves into Formidable Speaker, into Goalkeeper on 3, Thor on 4, and win the game, go infinite. And then Push-Pull is kind of the final card. This is some removal if you want it to be on turn 2, but pulling both the Thor and the Goalkeeper back from the graveyard is pretty nice, because you may sometimes mill it or discard one of them, or it just dies when you play it. That's very common when you play the Goalkeeper, that they're going to try to remove it, and being able to get both of them back at the same time for 6 mana is pretty doable, because, again, Ashling gives you mana, Town Greeter for mana, and Llanowar Elves for mana, so you sometimes get up to a decent amount of mana. I was playing with Foggy Swamp Visions in some of the games, instead of the Push-Pull, but I realized this doesn't actually work that well because of it creates a token copy, and you can't blink a token copy of Thor. Well, you can, but it removes it from the game, so that doesn't work. All right, so hopefully that makes some sort of sense, and let's jump to the games and see this infinite Thor combo in action. All right, going first, this hand, it's okay. It's got turn to Speaker, I guess, so that's decent. See what they do. Moonshadow. Alright. Scary. Okay, there's Thor. Nice. Do we want to get down this? Well, we can't actually flip it because of the color restrictions. At least not right now. So we'll go Formidable Speaker for... Do we want to get rid of the Ashling then? because we can't flip it. And this could get something else somewhat useful. Okay. We'll go Goldkeeper in case we draw into a blue source. This would be perfect, but not sure if we will. So maybe we'll just do another speaker for... We need blue mana, and we need... Let's see, Ashling. Let's see what they got. Mako, sure. Swing for 1. Another Formidable Speaker. Yeah. That's all we can cast here. Do I do another? Yeah, I guess I have to ditch the other one. This one... Let's see, what's in my graveyard? Ashling and Formidable Speaker. I mean, we could just start looping those with Overlord. Overlord. 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough mana for that, though. I guess we go for a Town Greeter. Try to find the blue mana. Meanwhile, these Formidable Speakers can sort of block. Let's see what they got. Multiversal Passage. Cool but rude. Alright, that is a scary one. And a pass. Alright. Let's go that and that. Let's cast Town Greeter. See what we hit. There's blue mana, and we hit a splash portal. Do we play the Overlord and return something? Or just hardcast it? Let's play it. Why not? See what we hit. Ooh, multiple things. Maybe just another Goldkeeper in case they take out one of them. Alright. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we die to, they're cool but rude. Certainly can do a lot of damage with that thing. It's a little bit slower of a setup than I would like. Yep. Okay. Swing with that. Discard. Bloodghast. Pumps everything. Okay. Just block with everything here. In case they have a removal spell. Or something I'm not thinking about. Alright, they did not. Get the Bloodghast. Alright, well, gonna go for the Goalkeeper. Play the land. Pass. And then next turn. Next turn is the turn. Ooh, another cool but rude. Always scary. Level up. Let's see if they swing. Yeah, might as well. Discard and ping me for a bunch of damage. So we're, let's see, resolve everything. Down to 9. they have a 1 with nothing, then I'm dead. Okay, go to blocks. And... Alright, another tap land. Another Bloodghast. And my turn. Alright. Here we go. Okay, we got Thor. We got the Splash Portal. And we got infinite Splash Portals. And infinite Blinking of Thors. Alright, gotta be quick on the timer here. Alright, down to 2. Almost got there. Couple more iterations. And... Splash Portal. And they scoop. Alright, GG. On to the next one. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Alright, going first. This hand looks like a keepable one. We'll lead with this, I think. And start with a town greeter here. Hit another land, so we need to find another land that can cast. Starting town, yeah, that can cast. Let's get that. Gain the life. Cast our dragon here, so we can go Formidable Speaker. Discard Splash Portal. That'll be our plan. Get that in the yard. Get the Goldkeeper. And then, so we got blue, green, black. Yeah, should be okay. Just need another mana. Alright, gonna hex that thing. Fine with me. Alright, oh, there's another land. Let's see, let's attack. See if they use removal on this thing. Nope. Do we go for the Goldkeeper? I mean, they know I have it. We go for Ashling and try to fish out a removal spell that way. Or counterspell. I'll try to see if I can do this. Maybe I should have gone another speaker, but this way, I think I want to discard the speaker, because if this dies, well, let's do this. Okay, there's another land. And play the land. Alright. Seeing if they will go for... Okay, a removal spell on that. Perfect. I'm trying to get them to use all their removal. Here, Spider-Man for... the... Oh, I see. Nice. Okay. So, let's see. Pay the blue to flip this over? Sure. Might as well, because then we can use the mana. We need blue mana if we're going to go for the Goldkeeper here. Do that. play the land and pass. Alright, so we are set up to win next turn. But they may have more removal, which would be very annoying. A bit of reunion this thing. Oh. Okay. Oh, well. There goes our whole our whole plan. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Well, let's go Town Greeter. Let's see what we hit. Another Goalkeeper. Another land. Sure. Go Speaker. Discard the Verge, I guess. Find the last Goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, we could go Ashling or Overlord. Actually, Overlord might be better here now that I think about it, because I can get these back and start milling more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this. And play this, probably. Sure. Okay. Duress. Oh, that's gonna miss. So I could do a swing with that. So I can just chump block. Do I want to chump block? Just sure. There's an Ashling as well. I think we gotta go for this. I don't think I want to hard cast it. I think I want to impend it and then play this and hope to hit a blink spell and win the following turn. Alternatively, I could cast it and then take it slower that way. I'm a little worried about getting doomsdayed, but actually, yeah, I'll cast it. I'll just cast it. There's kind of no reason. Oh, well, I did have the... Get this back. I did hit the Daydream, so... I guess I'll swing. But, again, this kind of forces their removal on this thing. Quite the game. Okay, not gonna swing. Good. Ooh, there is Foggy Swamp Visions. Does that let me... There's no Thor in here. Okay. Well, let me attack with this and see what happens, I think. Well, I'm gonna let that happen. Okay. I'll get back another Goalkeeper. Actually, I probably should have played the Goalkeeper and then it would have returned. Could have gotten a treasure. For doing so. Alright, let's play it. And do we play this Ashling? I think I really want to discard. Play it just to have it out. It would potentially give me more mana. Do they have like a sweeper of some kind, though? Just pass here. Let's see what they do. Like a deadly cover up or something. That would be really unfortunate. Okay. Draw your cards. Alright, so I think they're tapped out here. And we're going to get to go infinite. Nice with Thor. Might have won this game without the combo, but, you know. Go for it anyways. Alright, Daydream. Use the space bar. Get to do the combo anyways. Alright. Yep. Sweet, sweet. Going infinite. And GG. On to the next one. Alright, opponent going first. This hand looks pretty good. Got the starting town, which just fixes all my mana here. So we'll go elf and pass. We can even do the speaker. Discard. Something. Honor. Okay, that thing is going to get huge pretty quickly, I have a feeling. Swing for 2. Another elf. Do we do Ashling or this? Search up stuff. Let's do the Ashling. Just get all my mana down. I think is the play. Oh yeah, discard. The Daydream, I think. Yeah, let's discard the Daydream. There's a land. Okay. Okay, so we can play the Goalkeeper next turn, and then flip this. Miles Morales, sure, sure. Swing for 3. Let's do this. Flipping for green. Let's see. We have black. Green, black, so this needs to be blue. So we can tap for this. Okay. And then pass. Alright, so then next turn, do we have enough mana? 2 plus 5? I guess we do have enough mana to cast the speaker plus the Thor if they don't disrupt us here. Practice offense. So this is double strike. 8. So we go to 1 exactly. Ooh, if they have anything else, we're dead, but... Alright, go to 1. Okay. So don't pay the mana for this, but add double red. So we double red, double green for this play. Decline. Alright, so this plays this. Discard this. Get the Thor. Play the Thor. And just go infinite here with the Daydream and Blinking Thor. Alright, this might take a bit, but... Triggers over and over again. Target a creature. Pay the mana. Hopefully this works. And they target a creature, pay the mana. Target them. Alright, they gave up. Sweet. On to the next one. Alright, opponent going first. We'll give this a keep. Looks decent. Ooh, baby Appa. Okay. Go elf on 1. And then could do Ashling. Voice of Victory, okay. Okay, do we want to do Ashling or Town Greeter? Do Town Greeter plus Blink Town Greeter. Yeah, let's just... Well, Ashling could give us mana, though. Town Greeter... sure. This can also kind of give us mana. With starting towns. And let's just blink it. This will kind of help us hit our Hit our land drops for the rest of the game. Another starting town? Probably don't want that, right? Because, yeah. We'll do this. Alright, put it with Voice of Victory. Can't cast spells during their turn. Don't really have any instants in this deck much. So, a swing and a block. During Vitality, okay. Sure. Let's see. Green, red, green, green. So I think play this starting town, and I can play this Goldkeeper. Okay. Let's see, they are tapping out for Formidable Speaker, so if we draw a Thor off the top, we'll win. Ah, Shang-Chi, okay, so they're trying to go infinite with Squirrel Girl, probably. Looks like. Well, it's a decent draw. We can ditch one of these Ashlings and pick up the Thor. Or we can get an Overlord and get back the Thor. Let's see. I think we tapped wrong to do that, actually. Yeah, I probably should have done that, but that's okay. We'll get the Thor. And then do we want to play the Ashling? Discard this land. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. We'll just pass. Set up for infinite next turn. Aha, but they have beaten us to the infinite. So, let's see if they can win this turn. They got a Crater Hoof or something to search for Crater Hoof. Yep, that should do it. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our Thor, Kheru Goldkeeper, Blink Infinite combo. This one was, you know, a little janky and not the most competitive deck, of course. A 3-card combo. There is some redundancy. I was able to go infinite in some games, but just not a super competitive deck, which is why I kind of played some in the play queue and some in the competitive queue for this one. But super fun and interesting kind of combo. If they ever print another way to create treasures every time you cast a spell or something, they probably wouldn't ever print that. That seems way too good. But if there's another way to kind of use this combination besides the Goalkeeper, I think this is kind of what makes the deck not so great. This is a very vulnerable creature and 3 different colors, so not a great card on its own. But this combination is just kind of good, I would say, and the rest of the cards are decent. So yeah, some competitive potential, but not much. Maybe just kind of kitchen table magic, but something to kind of keep an eye out on if they print something that works with Thor in the future. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.